It was the new moon that day, wasn't it? I think so. I hope I didn't miss them. They wouldn't trade without me, would they? Surely not when I'm paying them this handsomely. Yes, I'm sure. Gah! Ah, Siren, you're here, and early. Regardless, I have your payment, up front, to ensure your cooperation with my demands. Yes, demands. How many pearls did you gather over the course of the month? I assume that is the typical number of pearls. Nothing extreme one way or another. Good. I have some servants worked on gathering as well. In addition to your payment, I have brought 100 extra pearls. I assume this will be enough for us to get all of the human trinkets this time. I'm glad you see it my way. How much of the human tongue can you speak, Siren? Then you will make it clear to your human that either they will give us every trinket for every pearl, or they will receive nothing at all. I'm sure you'll find the doubloons I'm paying is more than enough to cover any risks, so I know you'll oblige me. Won't you? Very good. We should have a little time before we trade. That is, if we are going to trade at the same time as last month. Just as I thought. Well then, now is a good time as any to specify a small detail of our arrangement. I'm sure that in the past, you kept these trades quite secret. After all, you were breaking onto the royal reef to do them. You were keeping them a secret, weren't you? I want to ensure that it stays that way. The public may not know that the human trading is a viable option, nor that the member of the royal family is participating in it. If you keep my secret, then I can continue to bankroll you. If you bring this up to the people, I assure you, you'll be executed. Is that clear? Good. I'm so glad we can come to this arrangement. Now, if you are ready, I believe it is time to call our human benefactor. One moment before you sing. I brought a set of sand plugs so that I do not fall victim to your song again. There. You may begin when you're ready, Siren. Here they come. Remember, every trinket, or nothing at all. Is the negotiation going well? I remind you that I cannot understand what the human is saying. All right then. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Wow. The human brought quite a few more baubles than last time. I assume you succeeded in your negotiations and we were allowed to take all of them? Okay then. I'll hold on to our treasures. Why don't you tell your friend that goodbye phrase they seem to like? You'll have to teach me how to say that sometime. It's unregal for me not to greet our partner properly. Let's examine my treasure here, in the clearing. After all, I still need to give you whatever insights you may have. What's this? It looks like an ice finder, but it has many more symbols inside. If you hold it correctly, it points to the sun? That's an incredibly foolish invention. Why would you ever need to know where the sun is? Humans. All that creativity and still so stupid. What about this cube? It looks the same as the one I confiscated last time, but the colors aren't right. Do you know what this does? Still no? Okay, what about this? It's like a trident, but for minnows? It's for brushing hair? Like an urchin? I don't understand. It's so small, and it only has 4 points. Surely this wouldn't be an efficient comb. Well, does it work better on human hair or something? Are you sure this thing is a comb? It seems more like a weapon to me. If you say so. What's your name, Siren? I know it seems out of the blue, but I figure if our partnership is going to continue, we ought to get to know each other. I've never heard that name before. It must be more common amongst the sirens then. What do you do when you're not scamming humans? Do you have a job, or are you more off the grid? Do you have someone who cares for you, romantically speaking? It is not for a question. I just wanted to know. I was not asking for any personal reasons. Knowledge of romantic interest would greatly inform your character to me. I didn't care whether you had one or not. Yes, I am not betrothed, but don't think I'm trying to court you. As an heir to the throne, I am expected to marry royalty. The only reason my marriage has not been arranged is that I wish to rule. If I marry another royal before I ascend to the throne, I'd forfeit my political power to be part of their line, in which I would always be second in command at best, so I have to remain chaste. Now it's you who's too forward. My feelings about marrying for love are irrelevant. To wish for a dashing rogue to sweep me off my feet would be a dreams of a guppy. It is not the type of thing I concern about myself. No, I wasn't implying that you were dashing. I Enough of this line of questioning. I do not have to answer to you. Wait, do you hear that? You need to leave. Yes, leave. I've already paid you. Just swim away. You don't understand. They can't. Guards! I'm being kidnapped. This siren is trying to ransom me. Stop them! You caught them. I mean, thank goodness you caught them. A few more moments and I'm sure that they would have their way with me. Silence, Siren. Anything you say will only dig you further into trouble. Cooperate and we may be able to arrange your exile. Guards, take this one away immediately. I'm sure a siren like themselves couldn't be the brains behind this operation. Take them to the dungeons and have them interrogated, but refrain from doing any permanent damage. This simple-minded siren was no doubt tricked into doing someone else's dirty work, and I want to know whose. That is all. Dismissed. I'm sorry.